Hello, my name is Ana Lúcia and I'm from Albuns da Lucinha. I'm Portuguese and I belong to a scrapbook club called Paper Scrappers. If you want to, please go ahead and check our website. In this club we have monthly challenges, and this was one of them. The challenge is to make a mini album that looks like a file folder for school. Usually school file folders have an elastic closure here on the corners, but because I don't have a big bite or a crocodile, this is how I made my closure at the center. At this challenge we had to do this mini album following the instructions in a pre-given tutorial by Ana Santos, and this is what I came up with. So what I've used here, let me just give you the measurements. So this one measures, so in inches for you will be better, so 6.5 by 8.5. the spine is 3/4 of an inch, and the paper line that I used is from Carta Bella, Old World Travel, and I had used this paper line in some other craft things that I made, and I decided to spend it all here. So the ephemera pack, gone. The chipboard, gone. The sticker sheet, I have a few remaining, and I have a strip over here. Maybe I'll use it afterwards. So it's pretty much all done. So this is the paper line, Old World Travel. I only had 2 or 3 12 by 12 pages, and they were not complete. And I had the 6 by 6 paper pad. I only had some of them missing, so it was pretty much okay. And this is the leftovers that I had. So everything in use. I like that because then I have an excuse to buy more paper. And I think that's what happens with you too. Inside, so let me show you the inside. So here in the cover I decorated with the chipboards, and this one here, Create Adventure, and the luggage die cut saying Create Adventure. So I've tied it up with string, and along the string I made some knots, so then everything is pretty much neat. If I want to, I can always add a few charms over here and then give a knot, and it will be fine also. So that's an idea for me. Over here in the flap I have one sticker, and it opens like this. So it's pretty much the model that we know for school file folders. On this side I made a pocket, and in this pocket I have 3 postcards that are from one sheet of the paper, and this sheet has 6 postcards, so I have 3 over here and 3 in the end of the album. Here I have one piece of the ephemera, I have the chipboards, so everything is pretty much packed up with a lot of chipboards and stickers. All decorated, and in the flaps, front and the back of the flaps also. Inside, so what kind of binding do I have here? The bind that was given to us in the tutorial was to have 3 pieces of paper that measured 4 inches by let me see, 4 inches by almost 11 inches, and those 3 pieces of paper would be sewed to the back of the album. But I have no sewer machine, so for me it would be difficult to do that part of the tutorial. So what I came up with to do this was over here As you can see, this is a Stack of the Deck. The Stack of the Deck binding from Laura Dennison. This is what I used. And the pages, they are not pocket pages. They are plain pages that I only glued to the flap that comes from the binding system. This flap here. So this little bit on the back, I glued it. See? And the effect is very, very nice. Well, moving along. First page, I have the ephemeras, all the ephemera chipboards. As you can see, they're all good looking. I have 2 die cuts that I had from the paperline. And what I made here, in this page, this is one page that I had. And this page, it's a single one, and on the back side I made 2 pockets out of the 6x6 paper pad. And in these pockets I have these 2 tags from leftover papers. I had a lot of leftover papers, so I used them all here in this mini, and it looks pretty good. So these 2 pockets are glued here, and all the stickers and chipboards are also glued, and this one only glued on here, so that I can tuck these die cuts over here. Just come out. Over here in this page I have these 2 tags, quite nice, and I have this small card I made, and this is a pocket page. Now, because I did not have enough 12x12 paper to make these pages, and this page over here measures in inches, so it measures 7 and an 8. I had to do this with the 6x6 paper pad. How? Well, I made some magic. Let me show you how. So this is a 6x6 double-sided paper. So we're going to need 2 sheets of this paper. And what are we going to do? This one will remain like this, but the second one we're going to fold it in half, like so. And now, if I insert this in here like this, the total measurement will be 6 inches. But if I do like this, only glue just a little bit here, for example 1 inch of the paper to the back of this one, if I do just like this, let me show you. Let me just put a little bit of glue here. If I do this, then I'm going to have not a 6x6 page, but I'm going to have almost 8-inch page. Pretty good. And now with this page, in one side it will be plain, on the other side it will have a pocket, because I'm only going to glue this here and here. Well, a little bit better, but for the sake of the video I'm doing it here. And I have a pocket page. And this is how we can play with our 6x6 paper pads and increase a little bit more the length of our pages, so we can do pretty much fun things with it. I discovered that when I was doing this mini album yesterday, and I thought I don't have any paper enough size to do the album, so I came up with this idea, and it's pretty good. I think you can all use it, because you're going to use your 6x6 paper pads. And here I have a chipboard. I have a little strip from the paper. This was a fun mini album to make. On the other side, so as you can see, from in one side I have the pocket page, on the other side it's all plain. Here I placed one of the ephemera die cuts in cardstock, so it gets a little bit sturdy. I have a chipboard here, one sticker, and I made this little booklet out of two 6x6 sheets. So it's the same thing. You have two 6x6. So one you're going to fold, so it will be more or less like this. One, you fold one. This will be the front of your postcard, and here in the back you're going to glue a little bit of paper, and you don't need the 6x6, you only need a little bit, so you can do this. So you can glue all to the end, and then you're going to obtain a pocket, or you can do just like this, just a little bit, and you cut it, and you cut the other 6x6, and you have a postcard for you. Quite fun. That's an idea, a very nice idea that you can also use in your mini albums. Next page. So the next page is two pockets. Only two pockets that are glued here to the binding system. These two pockets I made out of 6x6 paper pad, and in this one I have a tag, and here another tag with the stickers. Here I have one piece of the ephemera with a little strip from the paper only glued here in the bottom, so we can stuck here this little piece from the paper line. On the back side, I have here one ephemera die cut stuck on cardstock to be sturdy, and here I have one card. I made the same that I've already explained to you, with two sheets of 6x6. Used here these banners from the ephemera pack, goes into here, and this was leftovers from the paper, very nice, so they're stuck here. Another pocket page, so one side is a pocket, the other side is plain, and this side, this pocket holds a big tag, and I like to do the tags like this. So I like to place a little bit of paper, then the sticker sheet, and then I start fussy cutting all around. I like the effect on that. Cathy Orta does a lot of this, and I like it. So here goes a postcard that I made from combining two 6x6s, and another one, a different orientation paper, and it's quite nice too. And here, chipboard and the sticker. Very good way to use all our stickers, all our chipboards from one collection. And this side is pretty simple. I only have the page. This is where the dark brown connected with the light brown, and here I only glued a little strip of paper only to hide the connection of the two papers. Here chipboard, and here in the back the last one. So here I have an ephemera piece in cardstock, only glued in the bottom, some chipboards and stickers, and here the last three postcards that come in the sheet, and here the sticker. So hope you like it, hope you get inspired to do something like this. This is a very good exercise for us to spend all our embellishments from one collection in one mini album. That's the only way I'm going to buy more is if I spend it all at once. So thank you for watching me. Hope you like it. If you have any doubts, please write. Check my Facebook page also, it's Albuns da Lucinha. I will leave it in the description box so you can have a look. I have pretty good things. They are in Portuguese, but we all speak the same language, don't we? Thank you for watching. Bye.